that's called Hot Chopics.
Oh my God.
And it's like a food one.
And I don't like it.
Oh, you already said that?
You
Wait, I
said
said that? Oh, God. I know. I'm bad. Hot Chopics.
Okay, quiet for 5 seconds, please. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alrighty then, guess who is back? Hello and welcome to a Destiny Community Podcast, 4 Guardians and a guest, episode number 10. Double digits, guys. With me as always, I have VA.
Yes, I do know how to ride a stick.
Selena.
Meow meow.
BC.
Can't do much damage with that then. Can we?
Special...
Perhaps it should be...
Wow.
Yeah. Ow, ouch.
Want to start again?
Yeah.
I have BC.
Can't do much damage with that then, can we? Perhaps it should have been a rule of... I'm done.
And I have BC.
It's a lesson learned to keep the quotes a little shorter.
But I really like this one.
You don't know what it is yet.
Your tongue doesn't.
Oh, right.
Can't do much damage with that, can we? Perhaps it should be a rule of wrist.
A rule of wrist.
I give up.
And we have a new segment on the podcast. It's a lore thingy with Dread. So Dread's here. How you doing? Really?
Dim, are you muted?
And I have BC. No, come on, Dread.
It's all lore bits.
Okay. All right. Thank you for showing up. Wow. Good start, guys.
We're just going to start this one all over.
Nope, we're going. And we have a special guest, a friend of the show, and a friend of a friend who's been on twice. We have Zam. Zam, how are you doing?
Doing good.
Great. You excited to be here? No, didn't think so. Okay, moving on. Okay. We have a sponsor. It is Anchor. Check out Anchor.fm. If you upload your podcast to Anchor, they distribute it to many different outlets. This podcast right here is on Spotify. We are on Apple Podcasts, and we are on Google Podcasts, among others. And thanks to Anchor, we now have a revenue stream. This podcast is actually making some money. But to clarify, every dime made on this program goes to charity, St. Jude's Hospital for Children. So coming up, we have the Lore Bits with Dread. We've got Top 3 with VA. We have Hot Topic with Selena. And we have the guest interview with BC, which is going to happen right now.
Okay. Wow, this was a horrible opening. Let's make it
can only get better.
It can only get better. So, my goal today is to get through this interview without saying the magic word too many times. Apparently, I'm going to be turned into a drinking game. So
VA's looking for a bell.
We're gonna try to handle this one, right? Starting off, we have a couple of questions for you. First off, how do you say your name? Like, we all call you Zam, so like, how do you
pronounce it?
Yeah, exactly. So, how do you say your name?
Up,
just to start off.
It is Zam Zamibzar 98.
And is there any significance, or like, how'd you come up with that name?
There is no significance whatsoever.
I like it.
Just out of the blue, or random generated, or?
It was something I used to say years ago, and I decided to make it my name.
It reminds me of that map on Halo 2.
Zimbabwe.
Zanzibar, yeah, right?
Mm-hmm. That's what I was
Yeah, the one with the windmill.
P.S. I gave Zam a full name. He was irritating me so much that it came out Zamzibar Braxton Higgs, which, if anybody knows what Braxton Higgs are, I think it fits Zam pretty well.
The false contractions?
False labor pains. Sorry.
So you
I
are
just feel
Zam
like it rolls off the tongue.
Zam of the false contractions. There we go.
I don't condone that.
He doesn't approve.
Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you very much for sharing that. We will try not to murder your name, but you will most
Uh,
likely forever and a day be Zam.
yeah.
Next question. Besides Destiny, what do you like to do? You like to read, watch TV, or what do you do in
I
your
like
spare time?
to play Destiny.
No books?
I do like books, but I haven't read a book in forever.
Okay. You're killing me here. You're killing me, Smalls. You're
I
killing
am.
me. All right, no, we're moving we're moving quick. So when it comes to Destiny, what do you like to do in Destiny? Since all you do is play Destiny, are you a Crucible player? You a PvE player? What do you
All
do?
around. An
All
all-rounder.
around? Okay. Favorite activity? PvE. Favorite PvE
Uh,
activity?
Probably GMs
Ooh.
because they're challenging and I like doing them.
So you're a masochist at heart.
No.
I mean,
You're only a
GMs are.
masochist if you like doing GMs and they're bad at
Okay. And what's your favorite PvP activity?
them. 6v6. I
Mm.
don't
Six v
do
six.
3v3 or competitive very
Okay,
well.
so Crucible, like Control, Clash,
Control,
Mayhem.
Clash, Mayhem, yeah.
Okay, none of those stand out. Just doesn't matter as long as it's 6v6.
I do like Team Scorched as well. I'm glad they're bringing
Okay.
it back.
That's masochistic.
What?
A glutton for punishment.
Have you ever got a seventh column in Scorch?
No.
Jim has.
Ooh.
I actually haven't.
No, that's what we're gonna say.
So 6v6 activities. What was it? Wasn't Rift a 6v6 activity?
I didn't like Rift.
You didn't like Rift. Hold on, you're the king of speed.
Rift can stay in the DCVs.
You're the king of speed. You figure you'd be great at Rift, right?
You'd think.
Momentum,
That
mobility,
is
mobility, mobility.
unfortunately not the case. So.
No? Okay. Um, ah,
Does Zam have a question for us?
Can we circle back to that?
Want to circle back to that one? Okay. What Destiny weapon from D1 or D2 would you really like to have in real life? That seemed to be a popular question before. I wanted to see, since you like doing everything, lots of the weapons are based on the activities, but since you like both PvE and PvP, do you have a weapon that you almost want to have like in real life or that you would carry with you into anything?
Is it like the working version or like a 3D printed kind of thing?
I suppose that would be up to you if you want to.
Well, that would be Hawkman, because I do have a 3D printed Hawkman. I don't-
Okay. So how that sounds nice. So Hawk Moon, you have a 3D printed Hawk Moon.
Did you paint it?
I did not. I'm not artistic.
So what color is it?
It looks like a Hawkman, so like gray and gunmetal and all that kind of black.
Okay. Well, that sounds very nice. Is that something that you created the program for, or?
No, I bought it.
Okay. Good. Oh, by the way, here's one for you. You were supposed to be our guest last week, but you had a very important real life thing going on. So at the end of that podcast, we did say, I said good luck and congratulations, on getting there. But for people that didn't know, Sam just took his MEPS. So hopefully all of that goes well for you. I'm going to go ahead and say thank you again and thank you for your future service.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't have a question for us, I'm gonna say, Shady, you can take it over.
Actually, hold
What branch are you joining?
on. Army. Shady, I'm too young to know this, but I know a lot.
But of course, I'm not. I'm not too young.
There's some people in my friend group that know what your name means, and I personally don't.
Really? That's awesome. They're Terry Brooks fans. Awesome. High five.
Yeah.
Okay, great. That's awesome.
Sorry,
I mean,
sorry.
Terry Brooks has a big following. He's been writing books for like 40 years. So yeah, Shady Vale is the place where the humans live in the book series. It's like a Lord of the Rings kind of series with druids and elves and dwarves and stuff. But Shady Vale is where the people live. Okay, we are moving on. Thank you, Sam. We have lore bits with Dread. Dread.
We also
Oh
have
god,
an
it's my
echo.
turn.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we do have a echo.
Who's got the echo?
I don't know.
Sorry, damn, didn't mean to step all
Echo
over
be
you.
damned.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Echo's
That's
gone.
alright, I needed a second to open up my notes for this little bit of lore bit. Or the bit of lore. Hang on, I'll let my dog in.
Lore
Get in
bits.
here.
Lore
Alright.
bits.
Lore bits.
Lore bits.
Lore bits.
Alright,
I love it. Lore bits.
okay, hang on, that's the wrong note. Sorry, I'm not good at stalling.
Just use
But,
a lot. It seems to work for everyone.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna try not to say but
You just did?
But
I'm gonna use but
You said it
But,
twice. Oh,
gonna say
you're gonna do
but Alright. Where we left off, these three sisters of the Osmium King just made this pact to return home and seek vengeance on their enemies. And we were left with Urash, who returned to her room to write down her thoughts, and she realized that they were facing certain annihilation by the God Wave, and Urash was deathly ill with fear from the revelation of the God Wave from her father. Sathona also took something from her father, though, that day. The dead, dried-up worm, her father's familiar. Sathona could hear the whispers of the worm that her father heard. These whispers guided her and her sisters. It kept them alive. The worm soon led them to a ship, more of a submarine. Zyro wanted to sell it, but it was worthless. They were able to fix it, and they set sail. The three sisters ended up diving deep below the oceans of Fundament, their home planet. They went deeper and deeper below the planet's tectonic plates, and there, in the darkness and the silence, they found their answers. A loud roar startled them, almost as frightening as the God Wave itself. Then it appeared. The Leviathan. Then it spoke to them. You must turn back, save yourself from the deep, save the world from yourself. We live on the edge of war between the deep and the sky. My eyes are wide, my gaze is long. Across the universe, as far as I see, the sky works to charge its fires. The deep drowns the ash. The sky builds gentle places, safe for life. Beloved Fundament, refuge of trillions, the sky treasures this rich place, but the deep is here with us. The sisters reply, we live short, hard lives, and soon the God Wave will wipe us from being. For eons, I have watched you, living on a rager's edge. Hear my screams. It will consume you. Before you lies the worship of death, the ruinous path. The deep embraces death, saying it is inevitable and right. Turn back from the world, killing way, or you will live as death and devastation. The sky's the harder way, but it is kinder. My voice exhausted. Sathona speaks up and says, sisters, I have my father's familiar. Look. It answers me in plain words. It helps me find this ship. It gives me strength when hope is lost. Will you, who will you trust? The voice that wants us to live and suffer as we have lived and suffered? The Leviathan offers no hope against the world wave. Or the plain, honest worm? Let us see where the whispers lead us. Urash, let's go deeper. Zyro, let us dive, O sisters mine. The sisters ignored the Leviathan's warning and continued into the deep. Deeper and deeper, and what they found was doom. Urash heard something and jumped out of the ship. That's when she saw them, the worms. There were 5. They were massive. They were the same as we would one day know as Ahamkara. One of the worms spoke and offered a deal to the sisters and said, "Take our larva, and you will gain power over your flesh. The power to make it as you will. And if you find injustice in the world, you will have the power to change it, and no laws will stop you. But in exchange, Urash was to continue to explore and understand. Zyro was always to test her strength, and Savathun was never to abandon her cunning. If they did this, they would be consumed by the worm, and as their power grew, so the worm's hunger did also. They accepted and took on new forms. Sathona chose to be a mother moth and took the name Savathun. Zyro chose the night moth and became Zuvuarath. Urash chose the king moth and became Arex. And one day we would know that name to be Oryx. And they started their journey, and we'll continue this next week.
Bum bum bum.
I'm not sure if that was a dramatic reading or I feel like I'm in church.
Yeah, a little bit of both.
You couldn't tell by the bump bump bums at the end. It was dramatic.
It was
A little bit of both.
about church. I mean, church is
Well,
boring.
I mean,
so
I
don't know.
really appreciate you doing the voices. That like,
A Church of Oryx.
if you ever watch my stream, my reaction was like I was just laughing and going, yes, yes. Like you're getting,
I was trying to do
you're
voices
getting
to kind
into
of like
it meant something
like,
to you.
differentiate, to make it less confusing to who's saying what. You know,
Gotcha.
hopefully, maybe
Yeah.
Okay, Dred's gonna leave us now because he's got better things to do.
beer.
What? Beer? Get out of here.
Better things.
Beer-ter things.
Bitter things to do.
Bitter beer face.
Okay, but we are moving on, and up next is VA with her top 3. What do you got for us?
Tonight I have top 3 YouTube channels. And I'm going to start this round with Miss Selena.
Ooh. Okay. So I don't know the names of a whole lot of YouTube channels, but 2 of them definitely come to mind. Jaden Animations and The Odd Ones Out. They're both very similar. They have done work together. They basically are animators, and they make funny little like stories with their animations, and most of them are about their lives and whatnot. I guess, I don't know, does Tosh.0 count as a YouTube channel?
Don't.
No. Well,
Do you
I
have a
don't
third
know.
one?
I can't think of one like that pops out that I like that I'm subscribed to, at least. That it's just
Nothing
the 2
Destiny
that I
related?
Oh God, no. Nothing on YouTube, at least. I'm sorry.
Ouch.
I should. But I mean, I don't know. I guess I've watched True Vanguard on Facebook. I don't know if he has a YouTube channel or not.
He does.
He does.
believe he
Okay.
does.
Well, then True Vanguard. I don't know.
Alrighty.
I don't think I've subscribed to him though.
Hey, you don't have to be subscribed to them to enjoy them.
Right?
Alrighty.
He's a beast with a sidearm, so that's why I like him.
Yeah. Sam, how about you go next?
So I've been watching Jev since 2012. He's a Call of Duty YouTuber. And I
Okay.
really enjoy his content. Number 2 would be Chibi Robo 12. He's a Destiny streamer. Love Love his content. And then third, I guess, would probably be Lucky 10p. He streams and plays Destiny as well. He's a Trials PvP
I
player.
recognize the name having been mentioned.
Mhm.
Awesome, thanks. How about you, Shady?
Well, I would like to thank everyone for not picking my channel since you're currently on it.
Hey, it's top 3, Shady, no offense.
Womp, womp,
Ooh.
You're
womp.
number
Oh.
four.
Don't worry, my channel is
Small
not,
burn.
is not on my top 3. I have two Destiny related ones. I love Mr. Fruit. He's very entertaining, and I spoke about this yesterday, but we had technical difficulties, so no one knows that. But in the opening, no one's ever asked me why I say "alrighty then." That's how we start the podcast. That's an homage or a tip of the hat or a shout out to Mr. Fruit because he says, "Heidi ho, everyone. My name is Mr. Fruit." So I came up with "alrighty then" because I wanted to be like him, but not steal from him. So Mr. Fruit's number 1. Aztec Ross I like. He's no nonsense. He tells it like it is. If he's mad at Bungie, he lets him know. And at the end of this podcast, BC is going to do a little homage himself to Aztec Ross. Other than that, when it comes to like comedy, if I'm at work and I'm on lunch, Ozzy Man Reviews is absolutely fantastic. He takes the simplest video and makes it hilarious. I recommend everyone check out Ozzy Man Reviews. That's 3.
All right, thank you. All right, well, Dim, did you bounce out on us already, even though you're still standing in front of us?
Don't
Okay,
encourage him. Don't encourage
take
him.
that as a
He wanted to do lore. He didn't want to be a host, so don't encourage him.
Well, get out. Push him off the edge. Push him off the edge. All right,
Not
anyway.
that way, the other way.
I'll work on that.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that would be bad. BC? That's a
Okay.
very long trek. I'm not sure we could get him off the edge.
Oh, it's gonna be a challenge. So, I really like the lore of Destiny. So I would probably say my first one would be Destiny 2 lore videos. Bife. I really enjoy watching
My name is
his lore
Bife.
videos. Yes, my name is Bife. My name is Bife here. I like his videos. I like the way he does them. So he would be in my top 3. My next one isn't Destiny related, but I'm kind of a vessel of useless information and can't seem to stop increasing that source of useless information. So I will watch the Amazing Fact YouTube videos where it just tells you, just strange random facts. And then what's his name? Darkside Royalty, Joker. I like the way that he looks into things, very insightful about things that happen with the game. Because he's so insightful and talks about things, the big joke is but Joker, because he says negative things and people, say that he doesn't like the game. Why does he play it? And that is just, I love those. So those would probably be the 3 off of the top of my head that I watch the most.
Awesome. Thanks. Well, my top 3 is My Name is Bife. He really helped me get interested in Destiny during Destiny 1. And he's just continued to put out some great lore content. The other one is the YouTube channel for Pentatonics and Lindsay Sterling.
Love
Still
Lindsay
doesn't-
Sterling.
Still surprises me. The
Especially
pentatonics thing.
considering that my favorite groups included Epica. Nothing
Just-
like going all over the place.
But it's great.
I love it.
It's a very eclectic. About the only thing I don't do is honky tonk bluegrass type country and true classical. Are about the only thing. Oh, and hard rap. I really don't do that. But some rap is good.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty.
I'm the same way.
And
If it's like so angry and I can't or if it's so twangy and I can't with the country
yeah,
music.
the whole losing my dog, my woman, my truck, my house. It's just
I lost it
Yeah,
all.
but
beer.
modern
my
country
life's
is so
depressing
different.
enough. Thank you very much.
That's old
Beer.
school country. New country
Yep.
is almost pop. I mean, look at
It is.
Taylor Swift.
Country-
she
country rock I
She took
like.
one step to the side, and she was a pop star after being a country
Well,
star.
and now there's even country rap with I cannot remember that guy's name, but there he's making. Is it Lil Nas?
Lil Nas. Lil Nas
Lil
X.
Nas. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Old Town
hey,
Road.
you know.
I love
Yep.
Old Town Road.
Yeah, but there was a guy,
good.
a rapper on with Big and Rich though. Was it? Yeah, I don't remember his
Oh.
name,
I mean,
but
that's-
I do. I think I know who you're talking about. God, that's a while ago. But that is
Yeah,
tonight's
a while
top
ago.
3. Thanks, everyone.
awesome. Thank you, VA. Selena's warming up her vocals because she knows she's next. Selena, what is your topic
Boy.
called?
Hot topics. Hot topics. Hot topics. Duh. It has to be the babies. The babies. Oh my God, the babies. Has everybody seen the babies?
I seen the babies.
Babies.
The Smallen.
The smallen babies. Oh my God.
The fabies.
I'm
Eliksns-high.
sorry. I'm taking a moment. I apologize to everybody. I'm within Destiny right now because you cannot see this unless you are shitty and you are looking at my stream. Look at the fallen babies! Oh my God, I can't. There's fallen babies. I'm sorry, I'm showing it on my phone and you can't even see it. And they're gonna make plushies. Oh my God. They're already, and the plushie has buck teeth and I'm dying. I'm dying. I'm dead. Yeah. So, smallen
Your
babies.
enthusiasm.
Oh my God. Like, I didn't think I would be this excited about it. I heard about it in Ladies of Destiny. Somebody posted it. Oh my God. I'm so excited. Like, the pictures, the memes, the fan art that I'm seeing. Oh my God.
Baby Yoda.
Oh yeah. It's the Baby Yoda of the Destiny universe, for sure.
Now, Selena, you weren't here yesterday when we were in a party, but we had a whole conversation about the term smallen. Even the
Yes.
term fallen is like derogatory. So
Okay, fine, whatever.
if the quote unquote fallen are going to be our friends, we should start calling them.
I mean, Baby
Eliksns.
Yoda is not actually named Yoda. It's the child.
But we got to start learning to respect the fallen and call them Eliksns,
Okay,
which
fine.
is their name.
They're technically called hatchlings.
Let me. Smolensky? I don't know. That sounds like a last name. Smoliksny? I don't know. Tiny.
Eliksns-high. I know you don't
Tinixny?
like that name, but
I don't.
most people do. So you're
don't
wrong.
like it.
I like
I don't
fabies.
Babies?
The babies.
Fallen babies.
It sounds too much like scabies.
Oh, kinda, now that you say that. Fabies. Or babies of Fabian. I don't know. Fabio.
I think they're just actually like disguised grenades in disguise.
You stop it. They are
So
not.
like, oh my God, this grenade is so.
They're
I mean,
so
oh God,
cute.
it blows up.
Oh my God.
What are the odds
I
we're going to be able to
can't.
kill the babies? I mean, what are the odds?
No, we're gonna save the babies. We
This
get
is
to
a
save the babies.
rated game.
So yeah,
We're saving
season
babies.
starts tomorrow. Season of the Splicer, and we are to be working with Fallen Captain. Yes.
Mithrax.
Isn't this a little overdue?
Yes, Mithrax. Thank you.
In year
Yeah.
7, somebody makes an ally. There's like 6 armies fighting each other. No one's going to like go, hey, do you want to be on my side too? And me go kill them. This is the first time. Really? We had an idea?
Oh, look at that! I cut off your anarchy with my. That's freaking amazing.
More like hamarchy because it looks like a ham.
Nah. Oh my God. Sorry, I'm just really excited about this next season. I'm not excited about the download, but
Yeah,
But I am
the download
excited.
might be done before we do our next podcast.
I want to see the. I don't think we're gonna get to see the fallen babies right away, though. I feel like they're gonna make us wait for those damn fallen babies.
It's like the Exo Strangers fish thing.
Fish
Yeah.
thing.
Except
Yeah.
they never did
Probably be like
capitalize
that.
on the little koi, not a ghost.
That was great.
that was
yeah.
in the trailer. That then just promptly piffed out.
What?
Hey,
No
might
one
be
ever
able
got to see
to
it.
dig deep on the lore and
Oh,
maybe
take
find
a look
something.
at the trailer for Beyond
Yeah.
Light. when she walks up with the Drifter and Eris, she has a koi ghost, which Bungie then clarified is not a ghost because she doesn't
She's not
feel the
from the
light.
Well, she's not a
But they said,
I mean,
stay
she's an
tuned,
exo.
and
She
then
is
it
kind of
promptly went-
immortal, but
Right. Well, she may have been a light wielder at some point, but not anymore. But they did distinctly say that her little koi ghost was not a ghost. Stay tuned, and then promptly piffed out.
and then did
any
nothing
further
with that. Stay tuned.
Surprise, surprise. But
Boo.
yeah, everybody was really excited. They wanted to get a koi ghost, whether it was a ghost or not in the game or something.
Get the
and
shell.
Bungie just did nothing. Yep. So we'll see. I am kind of surprised how quickly you jumped all over monetizing the
plushies.
Eliksns-high bebes. I'm already on their mailing list for to get notified
Oh god,
when
yes.
it goes
But I
live.
still want a bucktooth Eliksns-high baby. So bad. Little swaddled burrito baby, yes.
Burrito baby.
With little glowing eyes.
Yes. I want them to be like a glowworm, where you put the batteries in them, but instead of like their whole head glowing, just the eyes glow.
Hopefully the
I
Cabal
should
don't
place
track
them
them.
next to my stranger statue
Oh my
away from the
god.
and my Cade. Yeah.
Oh,
I dropped the money for the stranger statue.
nice. Hey,
Yeah.
you gotta treat yourself every once in a while. Yes.
Selena, is your topic over? And what is it called again?
It was Hot Topics.
Oh, that's right. Okay, nice.
Fallen Baby Edition.
It is. But what's good is her segment and my segment have a similar theme, because my last question has to do with the smallen. So okay, but we're up next is Shady Questions. Because we're running long, I want everybody to answer everything as they could. I limited 2 shady questions, so we only got 3. But the first one's always about
Pizza.
Thank you. I got really people. Come on.
I'm eating pizza Pringles right now.
Awesome. Okay, here's the question. Is pizza a fast food?
Yes.
Who said that?
Lean.
Selena, you go first.
Sorry. Yes.
That's just it? No explanation? Just yes, it's fast food?
I mean, yeah. Yes.
Okay, so when you go to a pizza restaurant and you say, I want this kind of pizza, and it takes 20 minutes for it to come, is that fast?
Yes.
I've been in some
Okay, ooh, we got the
Chick-fil-A's
girls
and
going against each other.
McDonald's and
Okay,
stuff.
VA, go ahead. Yeah, I mean, if you go into... Well, that's my answer. Just go ahead. Go ahead, VA.
I agree, Selena. It's fast food. You can have a fast casual pizza experience, but I do think it is fast food.
What about you, Zam?
No.
Why?
Because pizza chains are not fast food.
Because pizza chains are not fast food.
And any other pizza restaurant is not fast food restaurant.
So
It's like its
CC's
own
Pizza, the
thing.
take and bake, is not fast food?
No, it's not.
No, okay. Just
Pizza is
clarifying.
not a fast food.
Pizza's not fast food. But burgers are fast food.
Yes, because
Even though you can get a burger in a sit-down restaurant.
you can.
And you typically can't get pizza in a sit-down restaurant. Unless it's a pizza restaurant.
You can't get pizza at a
Like one of those pizzerias.
Fong's
Well,
Pizzeria. That's what we have here in Des Moines. And it's delicious. But they also have like pizza that's already made, and then they have specialty pizzas that you can order, and they take longer, but they have stuff that's already made. Which I think is what most pizzerias are.
I think Selena has decided that she's going to argue her point with everyone. She wants to be right, and you're going to have to.
Selena knows she's right.
Lawyer.
Before the argument started, she knew she was right.
There's no point in my argument. I realize this, but
They don't sell pizza.
I mean,
Don't die on this
is it
hill,
going to change the
Selena.
world if we all decide it's not fast food or it is fast food? Like everything changes. BC, what's your opinion?
No, it's not fast food.
Why?
I would have to say fast food comes with certain. Well, let's see, like the ability to, I don't know, get it fast. Just saying, it's in the name. with the exception of, places that have it already made and they serve it by the slice, it's not fast. It's so how can it be fast food? Pizza places aren't fast food restaurants. They're not considered fast food.
I know pizza places that have drive-through windows.
So do I, and you still have
Little
to wait for your
Caesars.
pizza. You still have to wait for your
Domino's.
pizza just because.
Still gotta wait for it.
Only reason that Little Caesars even is close is because they basically, with the exception of cutting it and having it, they do fast and ready pizzas. So they're not making it right there, and it's been sitting in a warmer.
Incorrect. You can get two cups. You can get pizzas made.
Yeah, but if
at
you
Little Caesars, but most
Yes.
are like
But
four
if you-
choices.
Yeah,
of
they
hot
go
and
in
ready.
and grab it.
But my point in that is it's not fast. The only time Little Caesars is fast is if you order a fast and
I
ready.
don't know. Maybe it's because I consider pizza like junk food. And not.
But the question was not junk food, it was fast food.
No, I know, but I consider most like, McDonald's and that kind of sitch to be junk food as well. And so I'm
But I
placing
think-
it all.
Did you
But
see
I
how
think
much
fast
weight?
food.
but that's the
That's
way
fast
that you're
food.
grouping it.
This conversation's
fast
gone on so much longer than I expected. Has anyone not answered besides me? I think that is a no. I think it's
You're the
both.
only one.
Not fast food, but it is fast food. If you go into a deli and they have like the warmer, where you go, I want 2 slices of pepperoni, they take it out, put it on the plate, go here, that's fast food. But if you go into a restaurant and order it how you want it, then that's not fast food. So it can be both. Why can't it be both? Does it have to pick an identity? Who came up with this question? I don't understand.
You did.
Oh, okay. Next,
He knows
next.
he did.
See how much of a shady question that was? We're dragging pizza through the ringer.
I get it.
Okay. Up next, your favorite toy growing up. Give it a second. Now, growing up means between like 0 and like 15. I don't want to hear Nintendo 64. But favorite toy, not gaming system, growing up. And we're going to start with... Can't get rid of them, Dread.
God, I was trying to just be quiet.
You could have left
now.
an hour ago.
Dip, yeah. No, you missed Dim on the last question.
Oh.
I knew he was being, yes. Mm-hmm.
But
Ninja.
if I had to choose, I'm talking when I was really little, and this was during the craze. I don't even remember how old I was. I was really little. It's a Tickle Me Elmo.
No.
Yeah, I swear to God, that was my favorite toy when I was.
That was
I
a-
was
You're
really
that was a
little.
huge
joking.
I'd have been
thing.
like 4 years old. I
There
love
were
that
so
thing.
many jokes made about that thing.
I know. Okay, now it's Elmo's problematic now. Okay, it wasn't problematic when I was 4.
That was before the guy that did
Sorry.
the voice got into trouble, so it was innocent.
But if I had to pick a number 2, it'd be I had a bunch of Kinects and I could build whatever I wanted.
Yeah.
Nice.
That was really cool.
VA?
Ooh, Connects. Those are fun.
My favorite toy is my original 1984 Optimus Prime, signed by Peter
Aw.
Cullen.
Do you still have it?
That's not a
I
toy,
do.
that's a collectible.
That's wow. You played with it, right?
It is a toy from my childhood that
Yeah.
I have treated well. But yes,
Dang.
I actually have it. It is only missing one part, and it is still in pretty good condition.
Is it
He
his
signed on the
big ass
trailer.
sword?
No, it's the little pump that goes on roller. He has a little gas
Oh.
pump in the back
Oh.
inside his
Nice.
trailer. Mhm.
Okay.
But I can get replacement. Yay! For
There you go.
$15. But
That's
once I
cute.
get that, it would be complete. But yep, I've got it. It's still in the styrofoam to keep it protected. So
Nice. All right. BC?
Ooh, I have a couple. I was kind of random, so I would have to say the one that I remember for a while I just wanted would have to be, as lame as it sounds, the yo-yo ball. I knew how to
I remember
yo-yo,
that.
but I really, really wanted a yo-yo ball. So, one year, that's all I asked for. It didn't matter. I want a yo-yo ball. I want a yo-yo ball. I want a yo-yo.
It was like making a yo-yo easier.
Yeah, but I liked yo-yos, so I already knew how to yo-yo. I don't understand why I wanted the yo-yo ball so much. When I think about it now, it's like I had yo-yos, And the problem, of course, with yo-yo balls were you couldn't really do any of the tricks that you required it to stall because the whole purpose of the yo-yo ball was no stalling. I have no idea why I wanted a yo-yo ball so much, but I really did.
I don't care what anybody says. Yo-yos have always and will always be cool. I don't care.
You do know yo-yos
Love
were
yo-yos.
developed as a weapon. That was the original design.
Yes.
Ooh.
I know. I've been.
I did
if
know
you've
that.
yo-yoed long enough, you've been hitting the skull with the yo-yo.
It was a projectile that would come back to you. It was genius. Zam, favorite toy growing up?
I was a big fan of Tonka trucks.
Valid.
Which one was your
Very
favorite?
valid.
The dump truck? The dump truck was my favorite.
The talking dump truck
No.
Dump truck.
or just the dump truck?
Just the big ass yellow dump truck.
Oh, the one that was like die-cast metal.
Well, all the other toys in it.
I like the the yellow pickup work truck.
Okay, okay.
I hated the one with the, what was it, just little crane claw or whatever, the little, because like you could pick up like this much dirt, like this tiny a little amount of dirt, and I would try and put it in the dump truck,
weak
and I
claw.
mean that would take you
Forever.
forever.
It's a weak claw.
I'm like, it's so, and like the two little, it was two little levers, whatever, that you would like, you would push one forward, and it would like, the crane would like, arm would go forward, and you push the other one, like, or pull the other one up, and it would like make the little claw dig into the ground and like scoop. But it was just like they weren't strong enough to like move any significant amount of dirt.
Was
Upsetting.
that the one where it was like the handles and everything were big enough and it seemed like you could sit on it, but it was just a little too small to sit on?
I never tried to sit on any of my brother's Tonka stuff.
Isn't this
so...
Sam's answer?
Sorry, Sam.
No, you're fine.
Sam can chime in.
Tonka trucks were solid though. I do.
They were made from metal and plastic.
I liked them.
They're made to
they
last.
were good toys. They were good toys.
Selena, I don't think you've answered yet, have you?
I have not.
She's gonna say
Flippin'-
Tonka.
No, I'm not. Teddy Ruxpin. Teddy
Ooh.
Ruxpin was my
Ooh.
favorite
And you
toy.
questioned Tickle Me Elmo, and you were Teddy Russell. You're like,
What?
what?
Teddy Ruxpin
Her
was
cousin.
amazing. The worst he did was chew on some girl's finger. Like, that was...
He was like the original Tickle Me Elmo.
Whatever. He told stories. You put tape decks in his
Sorry, I'm
back.
not old.
Like, Tickle Me Elmo, you, like, squeezed him and, like, he said, like, 15 different things. Like, little weird phrases. Like... But Teddy Ruxpin, you put, like, legit cassette tapes in his back, and he would play, like, his little mouth would move and his eyes would blink, and he was this little squishy body teddy bear with, like, you know... Ugh. But he would
tape
tell stories,
player.
and you got,
What
like...
did you do
know
when
those,
CD came out?
you know those golden books, like, whatever, that you would get, like, as a kid, the little stories and stuff, the pokey little puppy and whatnot. Anyway, he came with, like, a book of what, like, the story he was telling you, and so you could follow along in the book. P.S. Teddy Ruxpin is where Furbies came from. There were Furbies in, like, the Teddy Ruxpin story, and they're basically, if you
What?
think about it, the same thing as Teddy Ruxpin. They're, like, the little mechanical,
You're like Wookiees to the
dead-eyed,
Chewbacca.
like, little
And
robots.
That's
like,
where
No,
Five
Furbies.
Nights at Freddy's
I'll
came
give
from?
I'll give Furbies are not quite Teddy Ruxpin.
They are not. They are not. But they are from the same world. They literally are from the Teddy Ruxpin world. Like,
Oh
I still
my
have
God,
some
I
of
did
my
not
Teddy
know
Ruxpin
that.
books, and there's these little fluff balls with big ol' eyes and beaks and tiny little, like, bird feet, like, sticking out of them. And they're called Furbies. F-U-R-B-Ys.
And Furbies were created after the Tribbles from Star Trek. There you go.
Where did Gremlins fit into that? Because I know they made a Gremlin version of the Furby. I don't know what came first, the Gremlin or the Furby.
Are you sure you're not
Gremlins
talking about the
came
Mogwai? Because
Very
Yeah, the
much
Mugwai.
the
Yeah.
Mogwai.
Gremlins
but
are
still,
the ugly
those,
ones.
Gremlins
those
are the
came out
scaly,
long-
ugly bastards.
Those were in
the
the
Mogwai
80s.
is
Furbies are-
gosh, what's his name? What's
Mowgli.
the name?
Mowgli.
No, that is the no. That's
No,
not his name.
not Mogwai. No.
Mogwai is the species that he is, but what is his name?
Gizmo.
I don't.
Gizmo.
Oh yeah,
thank you.
Gizmo.
I know it was something cute. Gizmo.
There's enough
Let me grab my
nerd
cane
in this
here.
party that we can't
Oh yeah,
answer.
no, I know.
We cannot answer.
That's the
there's
first
no
movie I
question
remember
we
seeing.
can't answer. There's so many.
My dad
nerds
took
here.
me to see the Gremlins movie when I was like 3, 4,
Oh,
maybe.
holy hell.
Yeah. Oh
Don't
yeah.
get 'em wet.
Nightmares. Major nightmares.
My kid watched them in his pre-teen, early teens, and during the daytime, and was getting nightmares.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, that is
Me
some
too,
serious
really, though.
stuff.
They're creepy.
Well, they've already said that the first the Gremlins should have been rated PG-13.
Oh, yeah, it
except
was a
that
PG
wasn't
movie.
A thing then. Literally 3 or 4 months later, after its release, between Beastmaster and Gremlins, was like, here is the reason for the need for PG-13.
It's appropriate for teens,
You know,
but
a
not
bare
anybody
booty,
younger.
language, and things exploding in microwaves.
Uh-huh.
Come on. Yeah, but I want to, yeah, very much so. Gremlins was in the 80s, I think probably mid to late 80s, and the Furbies were not until late
90s?
1990s, if not early 2000s. I really want to say early 2000s.
Yeah,
because
I
my
do too.
kid
Because
is
my sister
19.
wanted one, and she had to have
Yeah.
been older than 10. She was born in 90, so.
Well, my kid is
Ingram.
19, and he was interested in them when he was late single digits. So, yeah, it had to be 2000s.
Wow.
Kick it, VA,
But, yeah.
kick it.
I did not think that question would get that much leg, get that much run. And I haven't answered it yet. We still got some more time to put on this.
Was it a stick in a hoop?
I know, right?
Yeah. Ooh, I kicked the can.
What was
Wow.
it, Shady?
Okay, so this is the last
Moving
podcast.
picture? Your first moving picture?
This is the last podcast with this lineup. Next week I'm going to have 3 other hosts and totally new guests.
Dim started it. I just want to say that.
You didn't have to keep going
Lord
with it.
Bits is a one-time thing. Okay, I hope you enjoyed it. No, when I was growing up, I had 3 half-brothers. They were all 7, 8, and 9 years older than me and wanted nothing to do with me. So I was an introvert from a young age, had to entertain myself. So I needed something like Connects, but not quite, but to entertain myself and use my imagination. So Legos were 100% my go-to.
Thought you were gonna say Lincoln Logs.
Well, I had Lincoln Logs, not from Mr. Lincoln, but his namesake. Legos. You could build anything with Legos. I built a space colony with Legos. I built army men with Legos. I built buildings. I built anything with Legos. I loved Legos, and I had like 15 different sets. And then when my kids got old enough to like Legos, I would push them aside, go sit over there, and I would build like the Death Star or like any kind of spaceship. I would do it myself the first time, and then go here you go. Now you can take it apart, do whatever you want with it. But I had to assemble it myself, which took hours. So yeah, Legos. Legos
So
are
basically,
awesome.
when you built the Death Star with Legos, you just kind of built a big ball.
Ball. Oh, mostly a ball. Mostly a ball, because it had that section.
With a little divot in it, and
had a
maybe a
section
chunk
that
taken
wasn't
out of it
quite
because it
ready
wasn't
to go
fully
yet.
functional yet.
I built-
Still being constructed.
This Lego corpus is
I built
fully
the Millennium Falcon out of Legos, and that was something special. Okay, last question, because we have like 9 minutes to go. Last question. Selena brought up the Smallen or Fallen Babies. In the Destiny universe, the NPCs, who would be the best babysitter for the Fallen Babies, and who would be the worst? Selena?
Best babysitter, gotta go with Eva. Eva Levante, gotta go with the grandma. I'm
with the
sorry,
grandma.
grandma wants babies. Grandma
the
wants to
worst?
take care of babies. She don't care what kind of babies they are. Grandma
No,
just
You give
wants
them the
babies.
hearse, they're gonna
Grandma
leave
just wants
spoiled.
grandbabies.
Oh yeah, she's gonna give them all the gifts.
Oh
All
yeah,
the
And all the cookies.
and all
She
the
can be
shaders.
baking all
She's gonna
day.
give them all the shaders. And all the cookies.
And man, they're going to be some of the most decked out little munchkins
Oh my
to be
gosh!
seen
And
in
you
the
know
quadrant.
those little fallen like shoulder pads will all be polished,
Those
and their little
diapers
capes
are
will
gonna
all be
glow.
pressed. Oh my god!
Who's the worst
Who's the worst fallen babysitter? Ugh.
of any NPC?
I'm gonna have to go with Saladin. Saladin kind of
Salad
hates.
fingers.
He was like,
Yeah.
he's all about like Twilight Gap, Iron Lords, like no sympathy at all. So
She's gonna have
I
him in
think he would.
combat.
I don't
Get
think
up
he'd
and
kill.
fight!
I don't think he'd kill the fallen babies, but I don't think that he would stop them from wandering off a cliff.
We'll thin the herd, so only the strong will survive.
For real.
Play fetch if you're not smart enough
I mean,
not to not to
Lack
walk off.
of wanting to cooperate with the cabal in any capacity makes me think that he's not gonna be the best
Well,
babysitter.
BC,
don't
what's
forget
your
about
opinion?
him dangling scions over the wall.
Yeah, there you go. Jesus.
BC, you're up. After that, VA, you're gonna go. But BC first, then VA.
Ooh. Let's see. Ava's a really good one. That's rough. I'm gonna have to say Crow.
Yeah,
Crow
I
is
was
the
thinking about
best.
Crow. Mm-hmm.
Even though he's a warrior, because of all the time that he spent on the reef and everything, he's really familiar with Eliksns-high, and he has mad respect for him and their customs. So if there's going to be somebody that's going to be able to look out for them and make sure they're okay, I think he would do it.
Are
He
you
could
talking
protect them.
pre-resurrection?
Ooh.
I
That's
said the
called
Crow.
Aldrin Saw.
I said the Crow.
Right.
Yeah, but he has,
Say
he
Aldrin
has
Saw.
no recollection of their culture and such, right?
Crow does.
The Crow does because the Crow was living
Oh.
with Spider.
Yeah,
Aldrin
but
did only so far
Wouldn't
as
the
how he
reef,
could exploit
anything
it.
that happened in the reef would be irrelevant.
Sorry, I gave the wrong location. Correct
Oh,
name.
you meant
wrong
on the
location.
Tangled Shore.
Tangled Shore.
Okay.
Yes.
T.
You
Sorry.
see my confusion.
You see my confusion.
Ooh.
Lore master over here calling you out.
No,
Yeah,
I'm not.
right?
I'm not a Lord Master. I'm just saying. I
My
was
name
confused
is
for a second. I was
Dredd.
like, wait a second. I thought he was resurrected, so he has no.
My name is Dredd.
I mean, it's not, but it also is.
Who's the
And
worst? BC, who's the
The
worst?
worst would be. Now this has to be ones that we actually can interact with.
It's an NPC. I mean, it's not
Non-player
predefined.
Sweeper bot.
Okay.
Sweeper bot.
They would ignore. They would ignore the baby
Wow, I got this
and
new
just sweep.
broom.
They might sweep up the
Sweep
babies.
the babies up.
Right off the edge.
Sweeper
Right,
bot.
might think that
just-
they're refuse.
We do have a sweep emote though, so we can mock the
The sweeper
bots.
bot.
Sweeper bot is going to be the worst.
All right. VA.
You know, I was gonna. I mean, Eva and Crow are both really good. But I think Anna could make it work.
She's
But
always
she might be
working
a little
though.
too.
Man. She's always at
she's
work.
she might be a little too.
I think she's more the fun
hyper-focused.
aunt.
Yeah, exactly, the fun aunt. So I actually would say Crow would be best because, as pointed out, he has respect and knowledge of Eliksns-high culture. For worst, Saladin's pretty far up there after that Scion stunt. But the other one I think would be Grifter, because he'd be looking for a buck and how he can.
He'd eat them in a pinch.
You know,
if he got
he'd-
stuck out
exactly.
in
He's like-
space with no
he's like,
fuel, he'd eat
All
them.
right, he's like, this is an hors d'oeuvres, baby. But,
Right?
yeah.
He's like, Velixney.
I like my Eliksns-high legs with butter.
Nice one.
Exactly.
Butter and garlic with my Eliksns-high legs. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, bring a sword.
Oh my god, bring a sword.
He probably has it timed as to how long it takes to cook them puppies so they just barely pop and, juicy.
God bless it.
Because he seems to know how to eat everything in the quadrant.
Smallen babies.
Not to forget about our guest, Sam. What do you think?
So the best would probably be the postmaster.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Why?
Because the postmaster gives you your stuff every single time.
Takes good care of it.
You're gonna give your baby back.
Exactly.
Find everything, unlike the local postal service.
No,
But what if your fallen babies are in the
Postmaster is full.
postmaster? Yes, and you fill up. Are they just going to toss the fallen babies that you put in there
You gotta
for
grab
your
them before
blue
the-
Ingram? They come like, I don't know. Worse.
Red, have you gone?
No.
Sam didn't
Hold
say
on,
the
he
worst.
didn't do worse.
He didn't say words.
Okay, worse, Sam.
Worst. The worst probably be Osiris. I don't really see Osiris.
He would take them back in time or important time and lose them.
He's
You lose
basically
them somewhere in the infinite forest.
Just forget to feed the poor thing.
He'd be like on a
there
good
you go.
location. You go, oh shit,
he's basically the
I
Rick
lost
of
something.
Destiny.
He is kind of the Rick of Destiny. They're going to be his Mortys.
I need to look into the lore
God.
and check out Osiris and find the parallels between Osiris and Rick.
There's probably a couple.
All right, Dred,
And
you
if there
answer?
isn't yet, they'll write that into the lore soon.
Lack of empathy.
But I think the best would be Zavala. He'd be kind of reluctant at first. He'd be like, "Oh
What
no,"
have you
but
done?
he couldn't say no to you. He'd be like,
I'm not
"Hey,
going to
you
change
need to
your
watch my
diaper.
fallen babies,
What have
please."
you done?
And then when you get back, he'll be like, he will like slowly like get used to him, and then he's not. I don't think Zavala will want to give him back like the postmaster would, but he's gonna be like so attached after like oh, I'm just going out for date night, and it's like, dude, I need my baby back.
With them.
Give him my baby back. And I think the worst would be Asher Mir. Cause I feel like he would be like low key
He'd
like
be trying to study
he's
him.
fallen. I should throw them in a sulfur pit.
What?
Ugh.
No, I think he would try and like. I think he would
Dissect them?
find them intriguing randomly. I think one of them would do something that would like.
Let's
be
see
like,
what happens in a sulfur
Oh,
pit.
he's
when I
the
put
No.
get off my
baby
lawn
in it.
guy.
I
Get
think
off
he'd
my
try to,
lawn.
like-
Get these fallen babies off my lawn.
I'm picturing like the people dropping them off and then coming back hours later to find Asher like in front of like a blackboard or whatnot,
Okay.
like
Okay, fair,
teaching
fair.
and all the little fallen babies like in little desks, tiny little baby desks.
I feel like it could go
He's
either
like-
way, though. Do you really want to risk that with your fallen babies? You want to just leave your fabies where it's like 50-50 chance he throws them in a sulfur pit, or he's really intrigued by them and studies them?
Well, no, he's not studying them. He's educating them in like all kinds of He's
How he
like
lost
teaching
his
them.
arm?
Like he's like a professor. No,
Paracausal activity is spiking.
exactly, and he like, and he's like, fallen or taken neutrino fields are like
Yeah.
here, and then he looks over and he's like, tell me why. Little fallen babies make no noise, and they just kind of squeak at him. I don't know.
Insect noises.
Yep. Aw, God, I can't wait. Oh, they're gonna be so cute.
Alrighty then. I guess I'll answer now. Because I came up with this question a week ago, easily, Eva Levante is the best. Grandma.
Mm-hmm.
And the Drifter is the worst. He would like bet with them at a card table. I'll bet you 6 fallen babies against your shilling. So he would not be.
Shilling.
He would not be a good idea to babysit. Well, okay, we're at an hour right now. So before we go to the outro, we have some stats. We're still averaging 135 views on our YouTube channels, but more on our Spotify and Apple and Google. So we're averaging about 200 people figuring out what we're doing. We had 5 likes, no comments, Dread. No comments.
Sorry.
Except
No
for one
comments, Dread.
one hack
You're
that
slacking.
we got rid of. So we did have a hack attempt, which I'm flattered. If you want to try to hack my account, I'm flattered.
Don't click
So,
on the link, Shady.
no, you don't. You got to eliminate it and
Do
report it
not
to
click on the link.
YouTube.
Don't
Okay,
go into the
so
light.
where can we find everyone? Now, the one person in this room that really doesn't want to be found is BC. BC, where could we find you if we had a flashlight and a magnet?
I fixed that. I fixed that on the last one. So because we're going to be hopefully switching platforms soon and moving to a better streaming service for this, where we can actually show you all our faces. Please don't run and hide. I created a new email for us, and it's actually 4Gs and a guess. So it's the number 4GS and a guest at gmail.com.
Outstanding. Selena, you have a little bit more stable answer.
You can find me on YouTube. Just search Selena Kyle, 1981.
Okay.
And Destiny,
VA?
probably.
Oh, yep. Sure. VA?
On YouTube and Twitter, I am VA Witch, and on Twitch, I am VA_Witch.
Okay. Dreads?
You can find me in the club, Bottle Full of Bub. And also on YouTube, Dim Dread. That's it.
Nimdred, that's it.
Okay, Zam, how about you?
You can find me on PlayStation and Twitter at SamsandMibsar98.
You might want to spell that for people.
Yeah, could you spell that out for us?
ZAMZIMIBZAR98.
Very good.
Yeah.
Okay, I am ShadyVale35. You can find me on YouTube at ShadyVale35. No spacing between the letters and the numbers. Okay, next week we have Celtic on. The week after that, I'm hoping to have Quad on, and I have 8 other people wanting to be a guest on our show. So we'll see if we can accommodate them as best we can. Okay, so the clan has spoken. We are done. BC, what is our outro? A homage to Aztec Ross. What do you say?
Slap that like button like your mama taught you right.
There we go. First time.
Guardians out!
First time.
Whoop, whoop.
Oh, high
First
five.
try.
High five to everyone. Nice.
Are we off? Are we off the air?
Oh, almost.
Hurry, get me off the air. I gotta.
Good job, everyone. This episode started off rough. It started off really, really sketchy with BC not knowing what to say, but it got better, and we just snowballed right down the hill. Good job, everyone.